was broken instantly.
Yeah. Oh, they also tried to get high ground before, but then they just kind of stopped.
Yeah, I didn't exactly see that in any of the skirmish here.
Uh, before I think.
No, even before I didn't see much of like any attempt or what looked like it.
I'm out of water.
The assault, the Rhine, called to go up the stairs inside.
Over
And
here?
so it like, no, the other stairs on the right high ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, those stairs. He called to rotate around there, and he had Brig, May, or no, not Brig, May, Zarya, Rhine with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was bad in and of itself. And then somebody said not to rotate, and so he started going back, and it was really messy. It was really nice.
Oh, so that was what was going on around here when they were just standing around in here, not really pushing the corner, not backing up entirely, just like keeping space awkwardly.
Well,
It looked
actually, I think
awkward.
this might have been later, actually. If you would have known it if you saw it.
I
It was really bad.
A time Salt was swinging his way up, taking the stairs up high ground. If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That happened later.
And then you died. Yeah. Okay, that happened later. I don't know why. I thought it happened earlier.
Yeah, we can keep moving now, or keep playing.
So, Winston jumps.
And they won the exchange. I think. Do they?
No.
Okay, no, they don't.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm not a fan about how everything. How everybody is, like out in the open instead of under a balcony.
No, to a degree, it's not. You're not wrong. Same time, you're not right. If you were to just sit under the balcony here while they're just above your head, and the cart's getting pushed, you're not really doing anything. You're just asking them to get on you, in a sense.
Oh yeah, but where they were is they were out in the open, and people on the balcony could shoot at the squishies.
Just here?
They were just out. Oh, we're not even there. They were like wrapped around courtyard. Like they were like rewind like 20 seconds and you'll see. They were like in the middle of nowhere.
Gotta do 40 because way. Alrighty. So let's see. Let's play this back.
That's me spy checking.
Yeah. And that's good.
Right, like here, how everybody backs up here, and like the Winston, like there's people on that high ground, or at least the Zen was. And I thought there was somebody else, but later they just kind of stand where they are now, instead of like moving to cover.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They were just like kind of there.
Yeah.
My guess, given no comms, is that they were trying to retain their surroundings after what just happened in the team fight. Because the Winston goes over here, Sombra's shooting over here and goes away. Brig disappears. The Zen backs up from the high ground. Everyone's everywhere right now, as well as everyone's focus. So let's move this along here. So what I don't like is, why the nano?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah, that was a bad nano. But it's also a ringer, so.
Still.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know what
Just because you're a ringer doesn't mean that's never an excuse. Just a nano like that.
How about it's not like you can coach him? Yeah, it's a really bad nano, but it's not like we'll ever see him again.
In any case, we know that you try to get him up, that doesn't work out. And then we hold card from here.
Oh yeah, Lotus or
Draco, whatever.
oh yeah, Draco likes to split from the team like really hard. Like even against Dive, like he just goes off on his own adventure. Like usually he just like backs up really really far.
Don't worry, Somi. He dies.
Okay, I can hope. I just
haven't-
see 5 of us here. Not a single one's looking at the brig.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't have.
press play.
We had 3 people walk by the brig. The brig was way out of position there.
Horribly so. And the diva was unfortunate enough
You
to
fed also.
help a feeding teammate. Oh, we stole
So-
her for a second.
So yeah, that is one thing. Lotus cannot be playing here. Now, given he
Yeah.
was low, he looked like he was trying to regroup. I can hope that he is. And he got hacked, like all those little things, just because he's trying to come back. But from here at this point, since stabilizing, his best bet is to sit with the Ana around this area here, in order to cover for any surprise flankers and divers.
Also,
Okay.
Hey,
he should be breaking LOS from the Zen to get rid of Discord.
Well, with the Zen having backed up,
It's gonna.
yeah, that's fine. The other thing just being that he moves off to the side. So that way you can see what's going on. So who's this bra guy?
yeah,
This-
what's up, bro?
I-
What?
I'm just why not?
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Didn't get any of that. But let's keep going. So let's see.
I think he's just here because he saw us in general. I think that's what he said.
Ah,
Okay, so he's just
okay.
saying hi.
fine.
Okay,
It's
our entire
broken.
team is split, and Salt is trying to go to
Wait,
the high
whoa,
ground.
whoa,
Yeah,
what the heck?
Yeah, look at
Now,
this.
was this the call? Was this the call to go high ground?
Yes.
Yeah, he called to go high ground, and then
Yeah, because I could
and somebody
totally
said no, or like wait for somebody, and then he just dipped.
And I died here.
Well, already because you two are going up without the shield. Why is he shielding a brig and diva that's halfway on the like? The only damage this guy would do to you if you're Rhine is 2 per shot.
2%, even fall with or without fall off.
No, like that's the fall off.
That's the
is
fall
just-
off. Is
Like,
two.
look how far away. It's a shotgun.
Yeah,
It's just
I know.
gonna pepper touch. And with your health, that's probably going to go down to 1. Since it's still farther away. So he should have been the first one covering around the steps. And
Oh,
yeah, guys gotta be together.
Oh yeah, I think if you rewind like a couple seconds, you'll see that Salt was on the staircase, and then he just left. Like as soon as Azari and May got there.
Here, let me turn down the 0.5 so I could see this. Oh god, why did it throw me all the way
They need
there?
to fix that.
It's real annoying.
Really bad.
So, hello,
Salt
Echo.
calls the rotation. He's going alone. He's not thinking about his teammates at all.
Oh,
He's like, let's take
that's the
high
game
ground, guys."
awareness. That's the game awareness.
And then
And
we follow.
I'll be honest, like
And he's like, "Oh, my
Even
team's
I
not with me.
myself
I'm
is
gonna
a-
leave."
so even I as a tank at this level, tunnel vision, it's a thing that
Yeah.
happens to all the tanks, no matter who you are. We tunnel vision hard when
I
we see an
agree.
opportunity.
Yeah, the only ones that don't do that are supports.
No, even supports can tunnel vision on just healing one target,
Yeah.
depending on their playstyle.
It's really hard to not tunnel vision.
So moving on. So he's just checking out here. Wait.
Yeah. I
Summer
die.
can't be. Wait. Wait. Zarya? Is this? Okay. So part of that's Zarya. Did Zarya say she was going? That she was leaving?
I don't remember.
I don't think anybody communicated anything about it. I think it's
Go
kind of
up, go up, and then here we are. I think.
the Grand
Yeah,
Hotel.
because Zarya just ran without you, May. You were left in the ice block trying to heal yourself.
Yeah, this happens often.
Oh boy. Yeah, so if that's the thing that happens, you guys, basic word of advice, communicate when you're going in and when you're going out.
Mm-hmm.
As that is also essential with dive, to know when to get the heck out of dodge. Let's continue this thing.
Yeah. Half the times I ice block and I'm not behind our lines, I die. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
we must have called out something. And then
Reinhardt.
ran over there. Speed things up.
Огонь по готовности.
Oh yeah, I told him to grab the Echo Rhine.
So we did grab here.
We grabbed the Echo Rhine just so
Uh-huh.
that he didn't W and double shatter our team. At least that was my understanding, or that's why I told him to grab them.
No, that's fine. Yeah, trying to keep the front line.
Oh,
And
yeah,
since
so fine.
Yorana's like getting dove by a primal, pretty difficult.
They invested a considerable number of ults into that.
Oh,
No,
Cree.
Bomb was definitely not needed, and neither
Bomb.
was the EMP.
Yeah.
So these guys over ulted. That's bad on their part. The Kree could have. What the Kree should have done is die on point versus taking a bubble with him off the cliff, because it gives Zarya no ult charge, and at the same time does not delay the cart in any way or form.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. If you're gonna die, you're near a cart, just die on cart.
Do I
Makes it
swap?
easier.
I don't think I swap.
No,
But
because
he
you
was
have
probably,
alt.
like-
Yeah, I have ult.
oh, was he not like miles away from the cart when it?
So he's
No.
right
Whenever
here
he
around the
died.
corner. He is discorded and a little injured. Probably say he was around 160, 120 health. Cart at the point. If this is the nose of the cart, it's literally right here.
Yeah, he should have just died on cart.
Yeah.
Instead, he gets bubbled, comes out, starts shooting the Winston, flashes him, and then jumps over the side.
Yeah, he should have rolled in and brain dead, flash stun something, hopefully a squishy, and then die on card.
Yeah. So for Majin here, not bad. It wasn't a bad idea to come out to bubble him because the thought of contest, if he could live through it. But since there was no one else faster, you. Okay, give me a sec.
Han's dead.
Gotta hide the chat. There we go. Anyway.
Yeah.
With especially the Ana here, don't peek out in the open. Just go through the side here in order to regroup, because that is our main goal right now.
Well,
God, I love pause animations.
if I was
is
Yana,
good.
I love how they just move.
yeah,
Yeah.
just slowly
weird.
falling. Does it reset?
No,
No, just slowly
at
falls.
least not that I've seen. Keeps going.
See, I think she's hovering a bit. If I was Yana
Yeah,
here,
we're-
I would say, sort of fuck you to the Zarya. I'm a back up a lot.
Oh
and
no,
then-
she's already in the process of backing up. So is the
Yeah.
Czar here. They're just. It just
Yeah, they
happened to
just
be
went out
that they
the wrong door.
both came out this door. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
so
only thing. On with the show.
I'd be trying to hightail it.
Yep. And as such, you guys hightail it. But since they're dive, they move faster.
No, I think I specifically say here, don't come in. We're down. 2. Stay back.
So in that case, rather than saying don't come in because it could be misinterpreted, since everyone has their own version of selective hearing, better to say regroup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regroup. Stabilize. Oh,
Regroup, stabilize. Simple terms.
yeah.
Hello.
You got scared by this echo.
I did get scared by this echo. See, I check corners.
It's unusual for the Echo to be playing here, if I'm
Jesus
honest.
Christ, it's so
Not
Really
the best play.
creepy.
No, really. Hello.
Is she standing there or is she hovering there?
Oh, that's a hover.
That's a
She's
hover?
hovering.
Okay.
She's using her flight ability. Let me just go in on her. That it won't let me. Okay, try this, but it's in here. Yeah, see, she used her flight ability, and right now she's just hovering because she ran out of it. But in 2 seconds, she's gonna fly away.
Oh.
So, let's move
I
away
think
from
in
there.
2 seconds we discover her.
Yeah,
Jesus
she just
Christ.
flies away.
Why the fuck is she there?
That's a bad move on her part.
It would
Any
have been
other-
good if I didn't notice, but
Oh well, it's probably pretty safe to be there and go for
Oh
some.
no, she would have flown away anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, not bad here, taking the high ground, all that good stuff. But, yeah, we kind of all just focused here. Where's our Kree?
He's in there.
I think this. Where is the Kree?
Can you hit F4?
Oh, can you? Yeah, hit F4.
Oh, he's in the Reinhardt.
Okay.
Oh, he's in there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's-
literally.
in there
He is
good.
in there. Okay. So,
So that's... The Kree should not be playing this close with the Rhine. Unless there's someone, like, right in front of him. Because now we got two problems. A flying Echo and a flanking Sombra. Given you guys don't know the Sombra's there, but
yeah.
you can see the Echo.
Yeah, the Kree and the Mei should probably switch places.
Exactly, because the Kree is more beneficial to your supports, while the Mei is more beneficial to the tanks, since the Mei can slow their escape, and they can deal the damage to them and keep the space, while your support line is protected and can heal safely from a distance.
Oh, yeah,
Plus,
Kree's a lot better for peeling.
he's anti-air, and inside there is no air or sky.
Yeah, and at the same time, everyone's gone. But
Yeah.
but you did rush the high ground in order to just retake it and move them back.
Right.
So that's a given, and I'm not gonna fault you for that.
Oh yeah, Salt does some interesting things here. Or that,
Oh, he's a Rhine on high ground.
and he just kind of stands around bridge.
I mean, there's not much for him to do. Best thing to do is just evaluate the situation like he did.
Oh, the one thing I was talking about was that
So wait, what is
I just
Salt
went in,
shielding
everybody
from?
else went out.
Oh, my Blizzard got eaten. Why was he hard shielding that corner on high ground?
He was
What,
probably
here?
looking around it.
Yeah, was he just peeking around?
I don't know what his intentions were, but it was the right move because all of you guys are stacked up here, and they're shooting at you. So
Okay.
he's just being a shield to you guys. That's the right thing to do, just given the situation.
Okay.
That's Reinhardt.
So and you should watch this. Good job. Yeah, my Blizzard got eaten because this is
Ooh.
the first time I've dealt with a diva that.
Holy
eats
crap,
minions.
everything just happened at once.
Yeah.
There's several things I can point out here. I just gotta slow it down.
Can we count how many fights are happening on the screen when that happens?
I can count 3 at once. Because we got the Ana up here, the Kree that dropped, and then the fight right over here.
So that happens. Ryan goes. He looks like people are chasing him, and so he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna press W."
Gonna counter dive.
I mean, it's not the wrong thing. You guys are all together. However,
But it's definitely not the wrong thing.
we just had our McCree drop from high ground.
That's unfortunate.
Very. As a
Uh-oh.
result, the Sombra,
Uh,
as we're going to see, comes in,
She probably tells
and the
him.
Winston has already dove.
Did she?
Sombra is not countered by the McCree.
Anna, which Anna should have went into the cover inside of that or under the staircase
Ooh,
instead of
please
just
say
standing out
he's
there.
not high nooning. Ugh,
Oh
he's
yeah,
high
he's
nooning.
tiny. Oh, that's not
I
good.
heard the sound.
Okay.
So he's keeping front line. He's doing his job. Like all he can do as a Rhine is just melee. So he's just out in front line like he should.
Mhm.
So most of the problem here was the back line. The McCree drops from high ground. You never do that as McCree because high ground is your best friend.
Yeah.
And as such, because he did that, the Ana got picked off because of the Sombra flanking. And now he's high nooning into a primal
While low HP.
with
Yeah.
crossfire.
And immediately dies.
Mm-hmm. Rosaria peels back.
Can't do much.
I mean, it's a half and half thing. You either commit to the front line or you peel for the back line. So that's a personal choice. No fault there. It's just how you execute that choice.
Mhm.
Because now you're down not just main heals, but a DPS, and Reinhardt just got killed. Just gotta suspect for a moment.
We're spectating the cart. Interesting.
No, but do you see in the bottom right how they had bubble to give?
Yeah.
So that tells me that bubble did not get used for backline fast enough.
Or the front line.
Or the front, yeah. So we have a bubble here that's not being utilized. Or might just be utilized on this guy here, who will not give you a bunch of ult charge. And speaking of which, the Lucio abandoned our Rhine. That's another issue.
I've been trying to tell them, Lucio, Ryan, and Zarya are like best buddies because they're slow tanks that really do benefit from speed buff. And you can
Yeah.
like speed them around everywhere, and
Yep.
it helps for engages and disengages. So
It sucks for the Rhine here as well because he's getting meleeed and because of the Echo's Beam it does twice damage once he hits that low health. Kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Real nifty like that. But yeah, so Zarya abandons the front line and because there is no one to bowl in the back line, this is a bad choice with the peel. And the Lucio should not have peeled here either. Kree should have stayed with the Ana and at least taken out the Sombra. The Winston's a different story. He probably would have just hovered over here and not have anyone to jump.
actually, that was a very smart jump location by him because he has easy cover. He almost didn't need to use his bubble.
Oh no, he definitely had to because he was getting crossfire from the high ground.
Right, the Ana.
And what would have been a McCree.
Should have been. But that he also was using those boxes as cover.
Yep, so you're gonna die here, May, regardless. Bubble gets used and gets no energy for the Czar. Zarya dies. Lucio
Yeah.
dies.
And I'm just waiting as long as possible. I just stood still too. It's like
I mean, at that point, it's like, yeah, stand still.
stalling cart.
You're not-
I die
yeah,
faster.
stalling cart, die fast.
Yeah.
If you know you're just not going to get any more ult charge. Alright, let's speed things up here a little. Sorry I moved things around so fast.
It's all
Yancy.
good. They take this?
Flight routine
No.
activated.
No, they do.
Has reached the check.
Okay. So I see you guys are grouping up here.
Apagando las luces.
Okay.
That was a bad EMP.
No, it was actually a good EMP.
It got just at the Rhine and the Zarya though.
That's
And there's everybody else behind the corner.
kind of what you need though.
Yeah, and the other thing was May was with them.
No,
And they-
that's an amazing EMP. They both have ults.
And at the same time, it would have been a 3-man EMP if you weren't around the corner. So
So either the
with
Som-
that, they coordinated that so that way the tanks could dive it, as you
Oh yeah, they
start to see
coordinated
here.
that well.
also they might have a competent ult tracker because they're like they have Shatter, they have Grav, they have their tank ults, and they EMP'd, so we couldn't immediately respond with our ults when they dived.
And the other thing I'm noticing is, sure, it was like you guys were just grouping up, just trying to take high ground, get space. But in that exact moment of short time you have, it's crucial to keep aware of your surroundings for, say, Sombra. No one was checking.
Yeah.
Well, I think Sombra was uncloaked by the Rhine.
But she had her.
Was she not?
But was she sneaking? She was just
She was
like,
sneaking, I believe. I'll be back.
yeah, this was annoying. But we can't see her. So what is that? Is that an F11?
Oh, no, you can see
There
her.
she is.
I see her.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's sneaking. But
Gets
And then she
hit
gets
and then
knocked by
uses
the
it.
Rhine. It seems like,
So that was more of a panic alt.
yeah, that was more
But
of a
they still
panic ult.
utilized it.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, they utilized it well.
wait, why did we... Wait.
She probably missed, or the honor probably missed.
I get the feeling you might have been in front of him and he just didn't discern the targets between the two. In any case, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Moving on. So now we have an Echo here.
So
With 3 swings of her hammer, she will get a shatter every time.
my thought is, if CC the hell out of the Echo, so that we don't just immediately lose this team fight.
Reinhardt.
I think that's probably the plan. I think the beat should have came out here.
Pass into the iris.
Because the
Python?
Lucio wasn't antied. Like, the bubble was broken fast. I think the beat should have come out. So that I could just give them the aggression.
Ana.
He-
The Ana was so focused on your Reinhardt that she did not heal Zarya. And Zarya didn't see that the baby diva was in the room and got killed by her as a result.
Yeah.
Like I said, even supports tunnel vision.
I made a mistake here.
What are you doing up here?
Yeah,
Yeah, what happened there? That's not good.
it's a positional error.
See, he French fried when he should have pizzaed.
Heh. Actually, let's look back at that a little bit more.
Sure, I'll play it back here.
I might have been trying to get away from something.
So you're currently nanoed. I will be the freeze with the Grev. That's a good move.
Yeah.
Very good move.
Pass into the iris.
The grab blizzard.
And I did it at a time that I knew the
Oh
transfer was
no.
off.
So as you see, so you just happened to drop over there, and you were
Wow,
hurt.
that's just unlucky.
Okay.
Yeah, you just
Sorry, as we mentioned, the Ana. Hello.
Okay.
Anyway, the Ana tunnel visioned on healing only the Rhine, leaving. Okay.
Man, this is art. This is art. Yeah, continue.
Anyway, so the Ana tunnel visioned didn't heal the Tsar, and even the McCree here. I don't know how he's getting peppered so hard that he is almost dead. Must have just gotten a bunch of headshots and Sombra crossfire. In any case, like I said, good Grev Wizard. Very
Yeah.
good.
It's what needed to have happened.
Look. You disappoint me.
Diva took out a third of our team.
Takes out Zarya, takes out McCree, and look, there's Ana
Full HP.
with an Echo.
Does she have her cooldowns? I don't think so. I bet she cooldown dumped.
Boink, 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 boink.
Nope.
Boink.
She doesn't.
There we go.
missed it.
Ooh, yeah, she has her cooldowns. As for your Ana,
Yana has none.
yikes.
Yeah.
Moving on. Enough said.
Hey, that's my name.
Alright, so you get hacked.
And she rallied.
Okay, voice liner. Yeah, I
So-
knew you were gonna die.
What our support should be doing is getting the fuck out. Or dying on
Nah,
cart.
you're not getting the fuck out. Just die.
Just die.
You are not getting out.
It's one of the two.
They could have gotten out, actually. Well, there's 2 ways to go about this.
Was he speed boosting?
He was on heals. As you can see by the
the-
yellow arrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's the heal boost.
So, but yeah, that's not.
So that
But his
means he's
shoes are
healing.
yellow.
That doesn't mean much though. What is that HPS?
No, that means he got naded by the Ana. Because his
Oh,
health bar is also
okay.
yellow. His shoes being yellow means he's on heal though.
His shoes.
So
being
what I
yellow
was
means he's on
saying
heal.
was that
Executing
let's just
flight
speed this up here.
So he's
No,
speeding
see?
now, and he's low HP.
Yep.
on target.
He's still on
But he's
heal.
still on heals.
Still on heals. He should be on speed.
So as such, he also decided to go this way for some reason. And then
Think-
realized, oh shoot, I gotta get us out of here. And ran into half the team.
Benefit of the doubt might have been a nearby surface to wall right
And
off
at the
of.
same time, panic reaction. So
Yeah. So
in any
Bro.
case, if he had reacted right away to taking the Ana out of there with speed, they could have had a chance, given that our Zarya is here now.
with cooldowns.
Yep, and she did bubble, and it just got bursted. Moving on. Let's regroup. See that we have a Reaper Hanzo now. Duck, 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 duck. Oh, okay, Ryan. Ryan,
He's just
no.
bad.
Ryan, Ryan, why?
That's the classic salt charge.
Don't get me wrong. But you see that often, so don't give him
Yeah.
too much of a hard time. But it's that's a big fat no. The only person being contested is you. You handsome devil, you.
Well, thank you.
Handsome's a bit of an overstatement.
Okay.
Dude, have you seen Junkrat? Look at this man's.
Look at that jaw.
I mean, not at that angle. Never seen him at that angle.
It's quite the looker. Anyway, what's better for Ryan to do here is not engage him. He should have gone for the cards. Because
Yeah, definitely.
that's the objective. That's how you win the game. And even if he did charge to the card, abandoning you guys, it's better than charging there.
Right. Now I was able to kill the Winston and the Brig.
Yep.
Briggs.
Briggs stunned our Ryan, so he is hacked.
Wow, he took a lot
Oh,
of
the
damage. so
Sombra
fast.
with armor. Oh god, that's not fun.
Sombra
Like-
with armor. Oh, that's
These two
disgusting.
knocked each other down, so she could hack him. And
then
all you can do
hacked him.
now is swing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
God.
dead.
I keep forgetting that there's no floor. So, moving on.
So
Wow, he is
Got
not
back to
dead.
spawn. He didn't die. That's weird.
Wait, okay.
did that
the
beat go
hell
up?
happened?
It did.
You know what? I'm a DM pond about that right now because he has a habit of beating off of high like ledges.
Which you're not supposed to do. Most
I mean, like,
Lucians-
I guess it seems cool. Like it definitely feels awesome when you do
Oh
it.
no,
but
it definitely
it's
is,
not
but
good.
No, it's the opposite of what. you
how
should be
did he
doing.
get the extra? Oh yeah, the extra boost throws it up even higher. But
Did he get Brig back or Brig?
I
boop?
think he got like pushed up. I gotta see this again.
Who
what
has
the hell
boobs?
happened
They
here?
have Diva or Brig could have been the culprit.
Yep, he got booped up, so that's
Yep.
what happened.
But if you're going to beat low to the ground, means the beat time or the time of actuation, since it actually the ult actually casts once it
2,
hits.
3
The lower to the ground you are, the better.
jumps, and then
And then gets
booped.
boost. And he's in the ceiling, and he still
He's
gets the
up
boot
here,
off.
and he goes down to here.
If the Sombra was alive, would have been an easy hack.
Not actually, given
Well-
that you're pressuring him, and she already just used a hack on Orion. She may
Huh.
have just recharged it, but with the crossfire that you're providing against her, and from our supports here, it's not likely.
In this scenario, no, but to continue to beat from, admittedly not intentional high places, someone
But
might.
it does make you an easy target, yes.
Yes, someone might, especially if we play against good widows with flicks.
Well, yeah, and like you said, any Sombra or any other DPS.
Stuns. Yeah,
Moving on.
it's not good.
So you guys win this fight barely. That was scary. That was the other thing. As soon as this was being dispersed, everyone was backing away. One guy's going in to spawn for heals, another guy's kind of with him. That'd be you. And then the Reaper's just sitting around here, shooting the Winston. Zarya just barely touched this in time.
Yeah. While it was nice to help kill the Winston, I'm a Junkrat next to spawn. It's probably fine.
Yeah,
Um,
just leave the Winston. Don't go after it.
Even still, the Winston would probably leave because I could quickly burst him down. Yeah, the Reaper really should have gone to point.
Yeah.
Why did he charge? Cert dominance. It's not a feed.
I know I accidentally pressed shift a lot, but I don't know his habits, so I can't vouch that as an excuse. They got Doom and Sombras. We still have the Sombra for her hacks.
Hackfist dive.
Okay.
Winston's positioning.
Wait,
6 seconds.
Ryan, what do you do? No, okay. Sit here. That is
I
your job.
agree.
If you're watching this, look at me in the eye. That is your job. Moving on. Because now that he's backed up, everyone else is going to back up too. Because you guys feel like a sense to need to stay on this cart and protect it. But as tanks, you got to be the front line. Back line's supposed to be in charge of the cart. So if the back line lets the cart go, that's on them.
So we just gave.
Oh yeah, and also, when you hold that corner, you open up that short flank for somebody
What,
if they want to have
here?
an extra angle and pressure from the side.
So this spot you're talking about?
Yeah, that spot.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not really a good flank, but if you're trying to pressure from the side,
See,
you just
that's
wanna
why
do
we
an
have
angle.
this guy and this guy.
And both
Yeah.
of those leg angles.
And
Especially
those
short
two
ones.
are in charge of the sides. Given that he has range and you're more close combat thrives in these corridors.
Yeah.
While the range can just pepper behind the Rhine shield here, if he's just out in the open like he should be, so that way he can throw some lobs. Now, where's that Sombra? Where is she?
She's close to EMP.
Yeah, and I heard her too.
Where did the outlines go? Is that just me that can't see him?
Sombra stays invis even in replays. It's very, very good.
Oh, I think she's just respawned.
Oh, you can see the outlines though.
Yeah, no, that's just it. I can't see her.
Huh.
Just respawned. Okay.
I want to say that's the case.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, let me just check it one more time.
Oh
There
no.
no.
she is.
There she is.
Doing her job.
Yeah, she's
What-
just not there.
Yeah.
That's a bug. That's not supposed to be that like that.
That's why I said I heard the Sombra, so I wanted to see where she was. Because usually people would hear that she placed a translocator nearby. I thought she placed a did she not? Interesting. Moving on.
I don't think there's
I know I'm
anything we
wasting
can
our
do
time here as well.
against this EMP.
He just keeps backing out.
There he is.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm-
I remember that. I remember. She walked past me and I saw her. She decloaked for a second. And looking back, I tried to throw a mine or a concussion mine at her to like decloak her.
Where's our Reaper?
Yeah. He went to chase the Sombra.
Yeah, it's a big
because he saw
no-no.
her decloak. In hindsight, I should have punched her. It would have been faster since she was melee
It would've.
distance.
Yeah. In any case, don't get me wrong. Reaper could go after here,
Won't do
but
anything.
if everybody knows that there's a Doomfist, it's better that he does not,
No.
and that he lets you and the Zarya take care of it. She can just like hit him once with the thing. In any case, like anyone but the Rhine and the Reaper should be going all the way back for the Sombra. because now we don't have as much frontline pressure, and there's a Doomfang going that away.
Doom v Reaper is just a battle of cooldowns, right? Whoever uses their cooldowns better. Or...
That's the MP bomb.
Yeah, it's just a team wipe when that happens.
Pretty much. Yeah. Not much you can do about that.
Mm-hmm. But don't give up space for no reason.
Yeah, that was the thing that I saw, is how you guys utilize the space was not appropriate. First point and third point. Oh god damn it! But
Now these kids really like
Interesting.
Torb, and Torb is really strong.
yeah, it can be. Let's see, what are we running? Moira, not a bad idea. Hanzo for range, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Let's
you also
load
have
it.
to dive here.
Yeah, I forced a switch to dive, but I didn't.
Oh,
feel...
oh, you're in for a treat. Seeing their
Oh.
dive.
Remember when I talked about the 3-2-1 thing?
What the hell?
Did she just get dinked? Where did she take that burst damage from?
Okay, so what happened to her is that she's out in the open here and decides to stay 2 out in the open instead of behind the Rhine or cover. Gets bursted down enough and then killed by dynamite.
Why are
Oh,
you there?
yikes.
Me? I'll play
Oh, yeah,
behind.
you should be at.
No, he's
Oh, you should
fine
be
where
hugging that corner harder.
No, because then I'd ruin LOS. I would have
Oh
to
yeah,
take
you
high
don't have
ground.
line of sight of the back then.
Yeah.
yeah, Hanzo's gonna play as Hanzo plays. I'm not gonna worry about that just because he's fine where he is positionally. He's gonna be shooting that stuff. He's close to cover.
I don't have
Yeah, I'm just
threat.
scared of the Ash, to be honest.
At my range, I
The
don't have
Ash has a shield up.
I don't have threat at my range unless the Sig decides to target me.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and
like,
so
that Ash was chilling high ground, and she's got that shield, so that's kind of scary.
Can't one shot me though.
everyone's shooting.
I mean, but you're not close enough to the.
I'm using.
Oh,
I'm
now
using
you are
Torb.
close enough to the edge.
And
He
I
was close
leave.
enough in general.
I leave because I know that I can't do anything here.
I didn't
Um,
realize he was moving towards it.
Okay,
With my brain now.
What happened?
so he got bursted down by the Sig, who had heals, and the Reinhardt did not have heals. Lucio gets killed, and in general, Lucio is not enough heals versus these two guys.
Yeah.
And since they're together, they can pour out more heals than a Lucio can with 2 tanks.
And damage. Did he get discorded? He did get discorded.
The Rhine did, yes, but at the same time, there's a turret shooting at both of them. That wasn't taken care of quick enough. A lot of people just leave turrets, and that's not good.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Do you see what I see?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, what's the deal with that?
yeah, that's weird.
Lotus, what are you doing?
No.
You want to take a screenshot of that?
It's
Yes.
the Mad Hatter.
Well,
When
I'm
you
recording
outplay
this.
the enemy team.
It's the Mad Hatter.
So that's why
Bring
Lotus
time.
is here. Lotus saw this and was like, "Holy shit! What the fuck is happening here?"
Oh, you had chemo recently? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Unlucky.
Oh my god, this VOD review is degenerating, but it's still a value.
What's even better is there's a falling horse. There's a horse about to drop on her, just to make the image better.
Just,
Just this.
I will hold here and see what happens. Would you like some coffee? Anyway, the main thing being, what is McCree doing here? He's out in the open, and he's running into this.
5.
The Mad Hatter and 3 other people. Not good.
Yeah, he's joining the Tea Party. and
Now-
thinks he's going to get the watch of his fixed.
Who can
Little
help
did he
him?
know, he's the watch.
Who can help him here? The Zarya's busy, and the supports are healing our Zarya. Yeah, no.
Like
Yeah,
I
don't
said,
think he's gonna find the rabbit.
nope, the Mad Hatter fixed him. He was the watch. So now we are left with a tank, a healer, and a DPS against
It's
double
over.
shield, a Torb, Zen, and this guy's gonna throw out another turret because he has it now.
What do I do here?
Yeah, it's a good question because your range. So
Okay, I think I immediately sensed that this did not go our way.
yeah, at least you guys fall back properly. Okay, walls non-existent.
And I call dive. Okay, oh, she got
Get
sniped.
sniped, son.
Damn.
You guys regroup. That's good. Wait, what the Lotus?
Took so much damage already. Go back to spawn.
Why are you
bitch.
playing Tracer? They have
It's
a Torbjorn
dive.
and double shield.
Very true.
Yeah.
Spur of the moment picking.
What would have been better? Flanking soldier.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, would have been better. Would have had your own
So-
sustain, and you would have been able to retreat easier.
Turret's back up in the same spot. Ash is
They reset.
attempting the Mad Hat once again. She has turned into League of Legends champion now. I think I'm done with you. Any case, I'm gonna slow this down here. Body shot.
Yeah. Would have been a headshot. Would have been.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
Do I say go
Well,
bridge? I
You
think I
can't
say go
just like
bridge.
go right away, but Tracer's going on the flank like you should. And now looks like about to set up a dive here.
Yeah,
see what
it's
you guys
a
go for.
really, really bad dive.
I think I go for the Sigma.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys executed it properly, so there's nothing wrong with that.
I eat a lot of the
Wait,
damage.
that was a uniquely coordinated dive.
Hey, the good news is you committed,
Yeah.
so there's nothing wrong with that dive. It's just that it didn't work out in your favor.
Yeah. And BAP exists.
That exists. Tracer took out the turret. Good. You got the Ash off one of the high grounds. But, yeah, you guys got bursted down so fast that, and he's also discorded. Yeah, it just did not turn out well, is all.
Yeah, honestly, I would much prefer a much more pokey dive instead of a hard dive into this. Because especially with the BAP there, it's just so hard to have like a good dive. Also, that was a bad jump from the Winston.
Not exactly. In most instances, what he did there was just fine. He came up here just to get some ult charge, poke him, and then tried the fall. Just happened that Orisa had pull, and
what-
he was half health.
He might have been better if he waited just half a second for Hysteria to put 2 more shots into him.
Oh, you're demeched.
Although they
Look,
did
and
do
his-
quite a
Line
bit
that a
of
bit
damage.
closer because I feel like he should have just like died no matter what. Because there was so many people and he just like jumped in there. Like he should have just died no matter what.
Was his bubble cooldown late?
I
We'll have to see here.
Yeah. He might have
So
jumped
he's-
without bubble ready.
can we like zoom into the tank core or the core of their team?
Here,
Oh yeah, so we can jump in.
Jesus
There's the
Christ.
Torb, the Hanzo, the Zen, the BAP, and the Ash. That's
Yeah.
a 5v1.
took out the turret. Hell, I'd do something like that too, because I can get away with it. And from here,
He's also
I got-
discorded.
Yeah.
He's discorded, and he just jumps up there.
I just gotta see what's his health at.
And what's his
So-
cooldown?
It's also
What's his
Yeah,
cooldown
he's
at?
also like a 2/3.
Does he-
So Anna tries to heal the Lucio, misses her shot. This isn't the worst of things, honestly. He even
Can you
escaped it
spectate him real
properly.
quick? Spectate him? Like, to see if his...
You're dead. And yeah, I
Vincent
can
is
try
not
this.
a bubble. He just used it.
He just used it? No, he's 2 seconds
Oh, I
away
guess
from
he's
it.
just getting it, but
He should have waited. If he waited 2
he
seconds...
definitely should have waited.
Alright, so I'll take it slow here. Oh, nope. So he just got pulled back up. He did use his bubble. It's just that
Yeah.
the pull activated faster than he could deploy bubble. But from that angle, Urano was more focused on healing Lucio, missed her shot,
Mhm.
and from there, if I look, she's reloading. Let's see her.
Oh yeah, she just reloaded.
Yep.
Yep, so I want to play this back just to see what
Oh, she had
her,
okay.
10. She's shooting through her
She's shooting
shield.
a shield.
Okay, so
I
pause.
mean, not
Pause.
much other to do than that. Okay.
What she should have done was that small crack where she could see the Winston and the rest of the team on the high ground. She had nade. She could have thrown that nade up there, and it would have amplified the Lucio's passive healing if he had that passive healing turned on. It would have given us a burst of 100 HP, and it might have even damaged the shield a bit so that she could actually punch through it. One,
Yeah, that definitely would have helped. If
So-
that nade.
just
So wait a minute. Did she run out of shots then?
Yeah, she ran out of shots.
Okay, then unlucky.
Wholly predictable.
Otherwise, I believe she would have healed her Winston there when he jumped and would have lived through that.
Oh yeah, she would have got like 2 shots in.
and the Sig's probably gonna kill her here because this kid's
Nah,
No.
she's out.
Yeah, she's gone.
Anyway,
We go.
Tracer died trying to go with the Winston up high. Just respond.
Where do
Now
I
what?
go? Oh, I got caught because I didn't know. Yeah, that's a neat thing.
This is very no. Oh no.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that.
no.
Oh, they also have a habit of like starting the fight when like somebody's like not there.
I mean, it's
Like,
Genji.
it's late from spawn.
Yeah, that's me.
It,
No, but it's not just Genji. It's like any
Yeah,
like it doesn't really matter what the role is.
sure.
Like,
Now,
it's happened to almost everybody.
we do it with supports. We do it
Everybody.
with tanks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
so the ults weren't being tracked here because they got away with using not just Sig ult but also Bob. And just don't walk through here if you dive. What you guys did here was well, you grouped up against double shield, and they have the high ground, you have the low ground, and you're in a compact area where they have burst fire and explosions. As such, you guys are grouped up here trying to go after Sig, who easily takes advantage of the chaos.
Yeah. That's the fight.
That was a bad
In
Bob.
this, I do kill the Ashe, and I think I leave, and I'm now in their back line.
I wonder why
Why
color
Elof?
stains are red on both.
Yeah,
Eh,
that's
it's
weird.
Elo. Anyway, but yeah, these guys burned way too much on their ults. And I'm honest, you guys got lucky that they missed Bob. Used so
Oh, yeah,
many
they
ults at
also-
once.
Yeah, they just threw Bob into the lake.
Yeah,
Or I guess the canal.
you mean just they're there. And why is Anna? Oh Lord.
How did Anna get there?
She walked through the thing, got underneath, and then continued the walk.
Ooh, this This ringer does some crazy things.
Yeah. In any case, what you should have done was stay around, if not on cart, and back at an angle. Because you could see them in the sky when everyone was brought up. And once they're slammed down, you can see them right here if you play around the corner.
Yeah, but also if their dive went correctly, they would also be on the high ground, and you would be able to see the high ground.
The dive never even took place.
It
Yeah, that
didn't.
wasn't a dive. That was a poor rotation.
Yeah, it was a poor rotation where everyone was grouped up. They wasted their ults. And, well, they're going to win this fight just through ult usage.
Well, our DPS take advantage of the chaos and get
Very
2
true,
picks.
but Cart is only just being pushed after all this chaos. So even though you were distracting them, there was no one moving Cart
Yeah.
that entire time. So no progress was made on the objective.
What is this D.Va chasing? Chasing
The
there's
Sig.
Sigma in here? Okay.
Yeah.
Two.
Yep, so you guys just went together. They were chasing the Tracer,
Tracer
so
died
it's
for
just a
turret.
2v2.
Classic. And Salt's going
So-
up for turret.
Okay,
I use deflect for a reason. Oh,
this
Yeah.
Torb
and I feed here. Yeah.
happens. Yeah, you need to know when to get in, when to get out. That's all it is, really. Choose yours. It's good that D.Va grabs high ground here.
60 seconds remaining.
Not a bad option for the Winston, but now he's just sitting there. So, in this instance, if we're saying where setup is before they push, D.Va should be up here, Winston should be down on the corner here, just poking around the corner each time, just to shock targets.
Assuming the window's not in there, obviously.
Yeah, this is before they push. He's supposed to be there on the corner, just peeking the corner, gain his ult charge, allowing Ana to heal him from a safe distance, and as such, he's also pushing the cart as a result, since no one else is on cart. Let's just keep this moving then. I'll slow this down.
Cease your resistance.
Oh man, they double stack damage ults.
I don't like how the colors did this to me, where I can't see blue from red outlines. Well, now it works.
وريهم قوتك.
And that's a problem as well. So if you look up at the top left there, you guys have used 4 ults in this one team fight.
We use Beat, we use Nana, we use Blade, and we use Fly Assault primally.
Because he's down there in the middle. I think usually when people primal, they are low. And they're
Okay.
also in trouble because the entire enemy team's here. And he can't get healed because he's behind the entire enemy team who had shields in front just a moment ago. And Lucio is around this corner at the time, and the Ana is behind Cart because they're backline. Anyway, yeah, he's primaling, and as of right now, yeah, he looks like he's gonna die here.
Yeah.
Wait, did we not even get the?
Sig died.
You didn't
Wait.
get nanoed.
No. Who got nanoed?
The
Wait.
Winston.
Huh.
Huh. This ringer does some crazy things.
Because if you're gonna blade, and you have nano,
He
even if
nanoed.
you're wasting your ults like everyone is right now, nano blade. The Winston's pushed the Zen away and has Torb.
Yeah,
there's
that's a good
only-
chance.
2 people, if not 3. And you
Oh.
just killed the Sig.
Yeah. I don't remember what I was gonna do here. Who do I go after?
The Orisa, because she's right in front of you.
Yeah.
But you reflected when you probably should have just kept swinging your full health.
Oh, I instinctively reflect when Narissa pulls, just because I'm expecting so much damage.
So you happen to cap it. That's good news. Yep, these two should die here. Now let's just get this thing moving faster. Sig's just poking, shooting.
Routing power to forward shield.
Okay. Good. Oh, Winston. Poor Winston. You missed your jump up there, and the diva had to give up high ground. Feels bad. Moving on.
He predominantly plays Ryan, if that means anything.
Who? Salt? Ugh. Who plays Ryan?
Salt predominantly plays Ryan.
Okay.
It's just that in a team setting, you need to be able to play, like, you know.
What was your idea of flanking over here, by the way?
Actually, I was peeking over that little ledge thing where we found the echo, seeing what's what, seeing if I could stand there and gather some information. I was seeing the Zen, and then I fell back down. Didn't see any opportunity or any information, and I didn't feel like committing my position down there.
It's fine.
And so I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I'm just gonna poke. Just gonna poke.
Yep.
At a safe distance, can dash out.
I think I know what you're doing. Let's see if that pays off.
It paid
Wow.
off. Except the fight's over.
And you're dead.
It would have been good if we were set up to do anything with that boop.
So now none of you guys have speed because he went for a risky play that did not pay off actually. Regardless, these guys could have dropped. Whether or not they stayed high ground at this point of the fight didn't matter anymore because you had no one that was in air control or coming to push them because you guys all retreated. And then from there, he took the path right through the middle of everybody. Instead of once getting up here, going through the window. So that's pathing.
Routing power to forward barrier.
Winston, what are you doing there?
Did you get pulled?
Ow. He got pulled after he was trying to use this as cover to hide. This is what he would be seeing if he was crouching.
Does that work?
Halfway. Except the Sigma is standing right here.
Yeah. So, not
So, no, it does not work.
Time to raise my APM. Routing
That was a
power
good
to
pull on
forward
him.
barrier.
Salt.
Okay, Tracer, good
One
stuff.
minimum by himself. Should he have just dropped under them? Like directly under them?
Oh.
All systems.
So he was just on high ground here, but the Diva could not join him because of the pull, and therefore had boosters on cooldown. So now you have a Winston fighting up here alone, who's continuing the fight up here instead of getting out. And that was before the wall went up and down. You're in the back line here for some reason.
What was I doing? I don't remember.
In any case, you
I died to turret. Yeah.
And in that case, the Tracer and you should have focused
Oh,
that down.
I dashed at all of them.
Ah,
I fed
And
for
you
ult charge.
just-
Yeah.
yeah, you just got out damaged. I think she ran out of boosters when bombing, and even to that,
Oh, we were trying to make a play here. I wanted him to bomb in.
and in any case, it did not go anywhere in the slightest because as he was boosting, it hit the D mech thing, which freezes his mech and caused it to drop, and he hit the bomb instead of saving.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
and you guys have a minute 16 left, and you in no bomb now. You're building up alts. That's great. But compared to their old economy, if it was just based on queues, they would win because they have more.
They also have better. Actually, we're coming up to Nano Blade.
For
They also
me,
have almost 6 alts.
Lucio. Okay. What are you doing, Lucio? Sure, I expect to see the Tracer here. She was just C9ing. But-
She's doing tracer things.
The Lucio should not be up there. Not like that. Even when he rounded the corner to go to cart, at that point he realized he was in trouble, turned around, and just got screwed.
Oh, recording.
The Genji's dead. Tracer's just doing her Tracer thing. She can get out on her own. She's Tracer. We got 3 coming from respawn.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
60 seconds remaining.
Winston.
Good
Okay.
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 Not sure if he needs to jump there, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it matters much because everybody's so slow with the rotation.
He's probably actually he's probably fine that he went across the bridge. I'm just questioning too many things.
he dies.
So we already tried the C9.
What's
So
Pond here?
I'm not sure what Pawn's doing.
he's trying to do what your Tracer was doing earlier, but
Hmm.
you
Sorry.
guys just literally tried to do the C9 push.
Oh,
They're not going to be rused by it twice.
I don't think this was a called at all.
Yeah,
What?
I don't
Him
think-
I don't
going?
think anything of this was planned.
The Tracer trying to C9 or the Lucio trying to help the Tracer C9 was never called. I think what's
Yeah.
called here is we're going to try and fight them high ground or set up a dive or look for Nano Blade. Something about of that nature.
In any case, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
He is supposed to be in this general area because that's where the entire team is.
Yeah, helping rotations.
Open rotations, building up that beat too. Because you build it up by healing and by poking at the enemy. Now I know I sound very condescending for anyone watching, but this is just I'm holding no bards. I'm even pointing out things they're doing bad. It's just that because they're double shield, they're doing the right thing by sticking together all the time. So
30
you're
seconds
dead.
remaining.
Too much burst damage, and you have a big head box. This is where people, Lucio. Is
Time's up.
okay. When you see this man again, look him in the eyes and say, "You're not a Reddit Lucio," and leave.
Okay.
Because that's exactly what he's doing. It would be different if he was doing this to a Zen, even the Torp here, but he's trying to take on a full health Sig who's focused on a Tracer. Sorry if I'm tiring you guys out, I'm just really dragging this out.
No, I think it's just getting late.
Yeah, it's just starting.
So I'll keep things moving here.
Yeah, we're almost done.
What Rihum awaited.
He beat it for himself. Wow, I did not expect that to work. Wow. Okay then.
Yeah. Didn't work all the way through though. Couldn't finish off the map.
Hey, you got kills, that's what matters. In any case, I really, that should not have worked. Since they killed the Nano Blade.
No, they never really went through.
Mecha
You get your men.
I'm backing it.
This is in backline for one.
Pass into the
Hey,
iris.
4
That's
strengths.
good.
remaining.
Nice.
Shoot you down.
Died for it.
Get through this.
Third set up back. Over there.
Routing navigation system.
Lucio's just in the open. The mech, everyone died, everyone in group. Yada 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 yada.
Well, we're more than halfway to another Nanoblade.
No, this is last fight.
This is last fight territory? It is. Well,
It's last fight if you lose. at
Okay, good.
least.
He goes
Yeah.
over to Ryan.
oh yeah, the Baptiste was just standing out there for no reason.
Cease your resistance.
Wait. He got the mech already?
Huh.
Let's
He
see
he
that.
respawned, came here, and now he's demeched.
Did he eat what burst damage did he get? He got discorded. There was an Orisa. The Orisa used their ult, and there was a Sigma. So the Sigma probably
And the
stunned
Sigma
her,
was just
and they
No,
pumped
he-
damage.
she didn't get stunned.
Not with the rock.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope. There was no rock. No fragments even are around here.
Full charge Zen. With all of our orbs.
Well, we can rewind. And
I believe she just ran out of DM.
Trying to eat a lot of damage.
and didn't find any cover. So
Let's look at her.
she,
She
she,
got
Oh,
rocked.
she did.
she got rocked, and then she got
resistance.
So, I'm-
discorded and
I'm
zapped
wrong.
by everyone.
Yeah.
不许走。
I'm just wrong.
Although that also wasn't a very good play to go out in the middle of, of nowhere like that. Oh, without any cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just rough.
We still. Did we lose here? I think we soldier on.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got potential here, and my kill feed's working again.
Forward shield.
This is good.
Ever get that feeling? Deja vu.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, the Zen properly peeled for him, so I wasn't able to burst him down. But,
It's not looking good. I don't think you win this fight.
I mean, that was the potential there, and now they're just staggering in. So, how is our target focus?
It's better than it used to be.
Into the iris.
We're
Unlucky
still
there.
working on it. It's a top priority.
Everyone ran away from card. Bakers. Wow, I really drug that out for, what, an hour? That was a long time.
I mean, we didn't even get into the nitty gritty.
I was getting a little nitty gritty on it, actually quite a bit,
Just a bit.
yeah.
I mean, we didn't call everyone, like, everyone's positioning or where you should, you know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
and
of course.
I don't see a purpose of beating down anyone for, like, extensively for where they are. I just say, like, look, you shouldn't be there. Here's a better spot to be. Moving on.
Except for that
Yeah.
ringer. The ringer was...
It's,
I mean, with that ringer did a more than their fair share of questionable things.
Yeah.
at the same time, it also helps to point it out so that way none of you guys do it on accident. So, now what? Another code, or we calling it a night here?
I think I'm gonna head to bed. It's real late.
You got work to do. Summy.
I have work.
You have work to do, don't you? You haven't slept all night, or you haven't slept
Oh yes.
yesterday.
I got like 3 hours,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was just due to me passing out.
And you have something due at noon?
Yeah, due by noon.
By noon.
Yeah, so I can knock it out tonight.
So Yeah.